Hey guys, how's it going? So, we got a special update video, a couple of things to cover here before we get into the new suit and stuff. Witch of Mercury 10-2, it's coming out. If you haven't seen the Gundam Info 15-minute thing, go watch it. It's amazing. If this is anywhere near as good as that, this series is going to pop off. It's going to be great. Go check it out. That enough said. Other than that, though, I kind of want to talk about SD Gundam and EVO a little bit. As you can tell, I'll be doing an EVO video up here at the top. You can see the stuff, the other links. But yeah, as far as SD Gundam goes, they did do an update. You got a level 100, a couple of new missions, I think, and a new skill, which allows my infinite ammo build to work really well. But yeah, overall, pretty cool. I am going to be doing another video on SD Gundam here at some point when I can get that done. Mainly, it's just going to be complaining about some things. Main one, though, for anybody who's curious, is the missions that you get in the DLC, where I don't have the DLC, I can't play with people that do. So, kind of sucks. It's fragmenting the community. We're already seeing people kind of complain about this, and that is a game killer. 2 DLCs down the road, you know, if there's no way to actually farm any parts similar to what the DLC ones come with, that's also, you know, pay to win stuff aside with parts and suits, literally just not being able to play with people who want to farm that stuff is a big problem. If I could at least get basic parts, that would be nice, as long as I could play with friends. And then right now, that's the problem. Not being able to play with friends because they want to play the DLC and I just don't have it. And that's definitely going to, I know other people are feeling it, but yeah, I'm definitely affected by it. So there's that. Anyway, EVO, same kind of issue, slightly different. Competitive, it's supposed to be. Esport, they say it is, but you can't access all the suits. All I'm saying, pretty rip. Yeah, I mean, that's enough said. Like, you can't really farm the capital, get stuff. Right now, currently, there's 5 suits. You can only farm, at the current rate, 6 suits worth in an entire year, which also insanely bad. So, not competitive. There you go. It's annoying. Anybody's going to feel really bad. I put a post on Twitter kind of going more in depth on my complaints. You know, at least, maybe I'm shouting into the void when I put it on Twitter, but there it is. Other than that, though, that's pretty much my complaint with EVO is they just need to make it competitive. Because imagine you buy a suit and then it gets nerfed. That feels really bad. But, you know, as a solution, I'll even point out here, I guess, they could put in a pack to where you could buy everything and then you're good forever. Or they actually put a way to farm suits in a reasonable amount of time for free. Pretty easy fix. Other than that, gameplay, though, pretty good. Like, it's solid. Check it out. Again, free basic play. Right here is what it says. So I guess that's where they mean that you have to buy stuff. But anyway, overall though, pretty decent. I would like to have bought the Battle Pass because I thought it was going to be cool that I could farm the unicorn and then get the Battle Pass and get that cool skin. But I don't know. And until they fix that, I'm not putting a dime into it. Anyway, on brighter notes though, and really hype stuff, let's go ahead and get into the actual suit here, the Delta Kai. Yes, this is a 4-star, confirmed by a video that I will show here in a second. Mainly, one of the things we'll talk about here, it has a nitro mode, which is a little bit different than actually biosensor, but it's essentially biosensor with some extra steps here. So we'll go ahead and actually watch the video, because it actually has a better description of the stuff than what this does. And let's go ahead and swap over to that. But yeah, overall, really like that they're doing these extra videos. Pretty cool stuff. Let's go ahead and get into this. Already skipped a part and muted it because music seems to be copyrighted problems, so just going ahead and getting away from that. Overall here, we have the Delta Kai LMB, so just a stun, instant stun there if you missed it. You have 2-hit, kind of looks more like the GPO-1 as far as the melee swing here. I'll try to kind of go slower. There's the stun on that one. For the beam saber, there we go. Kind of a GPO-1 kind of downswing there. Just seems to be 2 hits. The beam cannon, move and fire, pretty nice. Then you have the high mega cannon. So double Zeta, I don't know if it's the same damage or what they're going to do with it, but pretty hype there. Then you have the funnels, which seem to have AoE shots, which look a whole lot better there than it did in the other video because it didn't seem to hit much. And then you have the transform. You have the modified high mega cannon, you have the modified beam cannon, and then you have the beam cannon shooting lots of shots off, which in the other video actually shows them stunning, where that time they didn't really hit them enough to stun. So it actually has a pretty good hit. Looks like about 4 with how fast it fires. Pretty nice. Automatic triggered when unit hit drops below a certain threshold, increasing mobility. During skill activation, Saikamu weaponry is strengthened while artillery focus times, reload times, and recovery times, and I'm guessing the focus time is the Saikamu weapon focus time, and recovery times from overheating are all shortened. Now that is huge because that is a insane DPS increase depending on how that is. So we'll have to wait and see, but if that is significant enough, this thing could pump out some mad damage. So we'll have to just wait and see. Yes, it is going to be a 4-star, and that is confirmed here at the end. I'll kind of just go ahead and skip to that because the rest is kind of just for show. Here we go. Pop it up. Boom, there it is. 4-star. Delta Chi. Confirmed. So there's that. So, pretty cool. It is a 650 though. So not a 700 4-star and not a support. It is a general. So tinfoil hat was correct. I was right. My craziness was right. I have my board with all the stuff. My tinfoil hat was not that crazy. It was a support though, but I knew last week was a bait, especially with the event leading up to this, that there was going to be a 4-star this week. I was insanely certain of it. And if it wasn't, they were at least going to do some kind of post to do something like this. And not only are we getting this suit though, because that's pretty much everything it does, I guess I'll go ahead and say this. It looks kind of gross. We'll know tonight, so can't wait. Surely somebody will get it. I'm probably going to hold. I really want another support, but I do have enough tokens to get it, so I don't know. I'm going to wait, probably let somebody else have their time going for it. If they get it, maybe try it by going into a custom and stealing it or something, and then go from there. It seems pretty shooty, which is definitely my style. And I don't have a 650 general right now, so I kind of might need it, but we'll see. Other than that, though, we do have a new map. Trenches is coming out. And does it live up to its name? Look at that. So we got a bunch of trench warfare going on here with this map, but also you seem to be able to jump up on the top. So flying suits are going to have a very interesting advantage with this one. This kind of feels like the opposite of the military, the big open military base one, where it's, I think it's actually a military base, whoops. But overall, you can dive down rather than jumping up every now and then. So it's kind of going to be an interesting thing. I don't know if there's going to be like some little rocks and debris that you can hide up top. It looks like there's some little objects, like right there, kind of a few things. Maybe some ramps in the middle. But overall, for the most part, it looks like, you know, your safety net is going to be to jump down. Well, if you're a support and a raid's chasing you, jumping down, probably death. So kind of going to be really interesting here to see what comes of this. If there isn't any kind of radar or stealth suits, specifically stealth suits, are going to be kind of disgusting in this. Luckily, there seems to be some ramps here, so anything that you kind of want to move around as a unit to get from a point to uphill seems to be pretty easily done for the most part. It does seem to be kind of a mirrored setup here with the points. Depending on where you spawn and how you spawn as a team. So maybe they're doing a like one group down here, one group up here. We'll have to see what kind of becomes of the meta. But if everybody spawns in the same thing, as much as I hate to say it, we might be seeing some NASCAR meta thing going on here in the middle. We'll just have to wait and see. We might have everybody goes to C, everybody goes to D, and then kind of loops. I'm really curious to see what happens. But overall, seeing some of the debris here as they do show it, pretty cool. That you can actually kind of get up on some stuff. Hopefully there's not a way to just walk up on it and you kind of have to jump up on some of this stuff. But overall, you're kind of sticking yourself out there. And what they show here is, I'm pretty sure that's shooting the base. So my base cheese is a go. I can't wait to try to get to the middle and try to base cheese an enemy team. That is going to be fun. So overall, actually looking at the size of the bases, this might be a decently small map. As far as it goes with all the trenches, it looks pretty big, but if these are only like 1 to 2 suits wide, this is going to be very interesting. You fall into that and get lit up. The interesting thing is going to be, if somebody's up on top of one of these ridges, can they shoot somebody that's like right next to the wall? If so, yeah, I don't know how high these actually are. Like, this is going to be very interesting to kind of play around with that. And is that even a trench right before the base? That kind of looks like one. Or it's at least a lip up kind of thing. Maybe that is. No, yeah, that is. That is. That's kind of interesting. So you can go this way and up. So yeah, really curious to see how, like, people start interacting with each other as far as where does the fight start in round 1. But if you can hit the base from, like, some middle thing, base cheese all the way. Definitely got to try it. Like, I'm definitely going to have to do some kind of base cheese from the middle. But other than that, that's about it. That's going to be hitting tonight. So we'll do the buffs and nerfs and kind of thoughts on what I think about the Kai in the next video when we actually have the update video proper. And I'll also talk about trenches and kind of confirm or complain or whatever or brag about how awesome it is. So there we go. That's about it for this one, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about everything in the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that usual stuff in the description. Twitch, Twitter, Discord. I still haven't put the TikTok and Instagram in the description. Maybe I'll do it this time. Or not. Oops. But anyway, guys, that'll be it for this one. Like, comment, subscribe. I think I already said that. Oh, well. But anyway, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Peace!